Today's problem is best time to buy and sell stock. So you are given an array prices where price of I is the price of a given stock on the ith day. You want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell that stock. Return the maximum profit you can achieve from this transaction. If you cannot achieve any profit, return 0. So since this is stock and we have prices of different day, and it means that the order matters. We can only buy stock in the past and future and sell in the future, or another way is we can buy somewhere here and we have to sell somewhere here. It means we cannot do opposite. We cannot do sell first and buy later. So in this case, we want to find the minimum value and maximum value from this array, and another condition is minimum value should come first and maximum later. Before going into the solution, let's first quickly check which are the companies asking this question. I think Amazon is in the topmost. Apple, Microsoft, Adobe, Google are also in the list. This is a really good question because it has good frequency. So for this question, we have two solutions. One is brute force solution, where I compare all the possible permutation and combination of this array and find the maximum value. So let's first start with that. So for that, I'll create one variable called maximum profit and I will initialize it with 0. Now, as I mentioned, this is a brute force solution and we want to try all the permutation combination. So for that, what I will do is I will create two for loop. Integer I is equal to 0, I is less than prices dot length minus 1 and I plus plus for integer g is equal to I plus 1. Here I initialize j with I plus 1 because if this is the I, then we need to start from 1. If this is the I, we need to start from here because we can only sell stock after we bought it. So here you can consider I is the buying day and then we are checking which is the best day to sell the stock. So that's why j is equal to I plus 1 and j is less than prices dot length and j plus plus. Now I'll create another variable called profit, which will be just a difference between j and I. Here this order matters because j is the selling point and I is the buying point. And we'll also keep track of maximum profit. So maximum profit is nothing but method max of profit and max profit, and we'll just return max profit. Let's try running this code. Let's try other test cases too. Okay. Now to explain it little bit more, what I can do is I can print system.out.print internet and j value value. And last is profit. Currently I am printing our current profit and not the max profit, but looking at the logs we will find the max profit. And let's try running it. So as you can see, initially I was 7, and then I compared I with all the possible selling points, and we got only losses, so we ignored it. Then in the next iteration the I was 1, and for all the selling points we got profit, but maximum profit was 5, so we considered it as max profit. And in the next iteration again we could not get better profit than 5, so that's why we returned 5. Okay, I hope this is clear, and we can try submitting it. Okay, time limit exceeds. That is okay, because since this is a brute force solution, it is going to happen. So it means we need a better solution for this problem. So better solution in this case is, what I can do is I can keep track of the minimum value in the past and subtract it from my current value, and see if I am getting the maximum profit or not. It means if I am at this integer 6, it at that time I should know which is the minimum value till now. It means 7153. In these four values, what is the minimum value? Minimum value is 1. So at that time I can see that 6 minus 1 is 5, and I can compare it with the max profit. Suppose I am at 3, I should know what was the minimum value in the past 3 values, and I know 1 is the minimum value, and I will subtract it from 3, and that's how I can solve this problem too. So if you see here, time complexity is big O of n square, because we are doing 2 for loops, and these 2 for loops are nested for loops. And space complexity is big O of 1. It means constant space, because we are just creating new variables, we are not doing anything else. But in the second solution, what we can do is we can solve it in big O of n time complexity. It means we will just go through ones from the input array, and we'll find the solution. So for that, let's remove this. In the new solution, we need to keep track of the minimum value and also the maximum profit. So minimum price will be integer dot max value. So I'm initializing it with the integer's maximum value, because the prices can have negative numbers, can have 0, and can also have positive numbers. But since we are doing it with minimum value, if I initialize it with maximum value, and if I compare it with my current minimum value and the new price, then I will always get the new price, because that will be minimum then maximum value. And if it's the same, then it doesn't matter. So basically, whenever you are creating a variable for minimum value, then you should initialize is with integer's maximum value. And if you are creating a variable for maximum value, you can initialize it with the integer's minimum value. Integer max profit is equal to 0. Here I am initializing it with 0 instead of integer's minimum value, because the return should be 0 if we could not find any profit. It means we cannot return it as integers minimum value, and always profit should be 0. It should not, we should not make any losses, then it will be losses, not profit. So that's why I'm initializing it with 0. And then I'll just simply create a for loop to traverse the array. Now here what I can do is I can check if my current price is less than minimum price or not. So prices of I is less than minimum price or not. If it is less than minimum price, in that case we'll update the value of minimum price is equal to current price. Else, if prices of I, it means current price, is not less than minimum price, it means it is equal to minimum price or greater than minimum price, right? In that case, what I want to do is I want to subtract minimum price from current price, which will be minimum price, and this subtraction will give me my current profit, and that profit should be greater than max profit. If this is the case, in that case I'll update my max profit is equal to prices of I minus minimum price, and at the end I can return max profit, and we can try running the code. Cannot find symbol minimum price. I think we have initialized it. It's a typo. Again, it's a typo. Oh my god. Okay, finally we could run it, and yeah, let's try submitting it. Okay, so previously it was throwing time limit exceeds error because that was a brute force solution, but since we optimize our solution, we got 1 millisecond, which is faster than 100% of the Java online submissions. Okay, so if you want to understand it in more deeper way, what we can do is we can print it again as we did it in last one. So here what are the things we can print? So obviously we'll print our current price is equal to prices of I. Then we'll print minimum price, and at the end what we can do is we can print profit. So let's print two things, current profit which will be surround it with brackets. And we can also print maximum profit. And let's try running it. So initially our current price was 7 and minimum price was 7, so our profit was 0, maximum profit was 0. And in the next iteration we found new minimum price, and at that time our current price was also 1, and again our max profit was 0. But in the next iteration of for loop, our minimum price did not change, but our current price was 5. So 5 minus 1, which is our current profit, 4, and that was also our maximum profit till now. In the next iteration, the current price was 3, our current profit was 2, and max profit was still 4. But in the very next iteration, we got current price as 6, and our current profit was 5, which was maximum profit till now. And after that, we could not find better profit, and that's why we returned 5. And this is the solution. Hope you liked it. If you find better solution, let me know. If you have any questions, suggestions related to my video, let me know in the comments. Please like, share and subscribe to my videos for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Thanks for watching.